Everybody, Gino Gruber here with Punch Stick, and today I have a treat for you. If you've heard me talk about in previous blogs about, working hard, I'm sitting here with Connor, who is the sign guy in our little community. He just did some work for us the other day at a client of ours, and I was listening to the people talk. Oh wow, look, they got the Verizon guy. That was the first sign he was spinning here in town. If you've ever seen this guy, and you're going to see, we have video of him doing it, he's got his own style, and he's done a lot with it. But what's most amazing is the story of how he got there and why he is such a good sign guy. So please, if you don't mind telling us, how'd you end up spinning signs?
Well, I was in the, I was down on my luck. I'd been unemployed for about a year, desperate for a job, no money. I was in a shelter, and I was on my beat, and I happened to go into Verizon on Mangrove, and I waltzed in there and I said, "You guys got to give me something." And he says, "I don't know, man." And he shuffles his papers, and I said, "Dude, anything." And so he stops his papers and he looks up into me and he says, "Anything?" I said, "Oh crap, all right, give it to me." And he says, "Well, we got this sign job across town to our other store. It's entry level, but it's a job." And so I went over there and I tried out, and I failed miserably. There was my would-be boss and about 3 or 4 other sales reps there, and I'm thinking to myself, man, I've dropped a sign 3 times. I don't know what I'm doing. You don't go to school for this, it's just a learn as you go kind of deal. So I'm looking at this guy, and he's kind of got that serious Italian, really scruffy, not scruffy, but Irish, that gritty look to him, and he's kind of got that stern. I don't know about this guy. And so I whipped out my Arnie impression, the "ah," and I got them all of them laughing. And about 2 weeks later, I got the job, and the rest is history. Yeah.
It's awesome. So I know watching you with your style, and I've interviewed you before. The audio didn't come out, that's why we're doing this again. You're a performer. And why don't you tell us how you incorporate your performance persona into your signs?
Well, it's not too complicated. I'm a Rammstein baby, as they call them. German industrial through and through. I've been singing in my room ever since I was about 13 or 14. And, I've since stepped it up a little bit. I've already got my recording stuff, but I like to take what I would fantasize them doing on stage, whether it be a guitar solo or say the singer will loom over the audience and stomp around, very German, very proper, very serious. Not mean by any means, but just very gritty, very serious. And I try to take that and put that into my sign. You might see me kind of stomping my foot sometimes. You might see me do a couple moves that might look intimidating, but it's just the music talking, and I try to sing through my sign, basically.
And I think it comes through well, because again, you have a unique body language, and again, a lot of people would be embarrassed to go out and perform at all, and yet you perform with total confidence. And what's that brought you?
Well, some days I have my off days, but most days, if I get positive feedback, I'm usually on top of the ball. And with any job, anything in life really, if you're confident about your job, confident in anything you do, it's my belief that you'll do well and you will succeed, whether in any field you set your mind to. Flipping the sign, rock and roll, or owner of Clean Canteen, anything.
So that is that's great advice too. So to sign guys out there, or to anybody, like you've already given good advice, what would you say if hey, someone maybe they might be Googling, they just got a job working signs, they might find you on YouTube here, and what advice do you have for them to be great at their job?
Well, listen to music, drink lots of coffee, stay in the shade, and make your work about you. Don't make it about I've seen guys that do all these cool tricks and they're really slick and they're really cool, but if you're a tiny guy, don't try to bulk yourself up. Go with what you've got. Be funny. Be charismatic. If you're a tall guy like me, I like to do German industrial because, not to freak people out, but I've got that presence. If you're a rapper, rap. Do what you do. Yeah.
Cool. And I know you've told me before that you've had multiple job offers from people seeing you.
Yeah, within the past 2 months, I've had about 8 to 10. Overall, easily over 40. I can't even remember that many.
So a sign guy goes from the road to having more work thrown at him than he can do.
Basically. I'm like J.K. Rowling of the sign world.
Beautiful. All right, Connor, man, thanks again for all your time. And, hey, for those of you watching, look, man, own it. Own your job. Take pride in it and do your best, and good things will come to you. True. Thanks for watching.